Hello, Immortal Nation. This is Jordan, the Immortal Misfit. And we're back with more Dragon Age Origins. We left off, we was at the camp trying to talk to every single person in our group. Now we finished with almost with everyone. Now we gotta talk to Wynne. So let's get started. Just as soon as this game connects to a server that doesn't exist. As I said before, we're gonna just do 4 games this time, but we're not gonna do 4 games in one day. We're gonna do every time I stream is gonna be a different game. Well, technically the same games until I've beaten them. I was gonna do this like play this game like twice a week, but I've decided against it. Yep, we are talking to Wynne.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
Can't romance Wynne? Minus 10 points. Alright, minus 3 points.
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken. Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time.
You survived for another...
But there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
You have another 2 games, I think, because I think you appear in Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm like 98% sure that I'm wrong, but...
Oh, no. I'm not the sort of person that leaves things unfinished. I'll see this through, I promise. Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower? Ah, yes, Connor, of course. The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped.
I mean, I know she's into that one, I know, which, by the way,
that frightened me the most.
Hopefully the import Dragon Age 1 save to 2 work. So after we beat in this, we're going to play 2, and then we're going to get back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So every Monday we're going to play this, every Monday we're going to play Dragon Age 2, every Monday we're going to play Inquisition until we beat in it.
Every mage is vulnerable, no matter how accomplished or powerful. That is the first thing we learn. And
a lot of people criticize this
can
game
lead
series
to
for becoming like Mass Effect.
One slip.
With the
All
dialogue
it takes
options.
Is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone.
Is fair because
replaced by
they're
madness.
made by BioWare.
And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say. Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured, or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
I'm also streaming part 6. What part is this? I'm dumb. I forgot what part I'm streaming. I'm gonna say 8. Part 7 is on YouTube right now. Restreaming on YouTube. Wait, no, my bad. Part 7 is on YouTube if you want to check that out before watching this, depending on what order you're watching these in or what order they come up in.
Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it. So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden? Arl Rendon Howe? The Arl of Amaranthine? Why would he do such a thing to you?
Later on, you can actually find proof that he did this for the thing called the Landsmeet coming up. I probably will forget how to do that, or have forgotten, or won't make it, or won't do it. Or we'll see.
You are the last of the Couslands? I had no idea, my lady. Yes, I suppose so. You can no longer have a title, can you? But that does not mean you must forget utterly where you came from. Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
Right back. Frickin' roaches. Where are all these little bastards coming from? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Wait. God damn it. Sorry. Excuse me. Let me check to make sure the audio didn't cut out for no reason. Okay.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be. I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you? There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men. As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
See, my AC is like built into like the wall of my apartment. I mean the there's like a hole where I could put like an AC into the wall of my apartment building, or my, yeah. And I guess they're coming from the back end of there's like a grate in the back.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant. If you live apart from others and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome. Is there something you need?
Okay.
I will answer to the best of my ability. The circle is in good hands. Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do, and I would be part of it. The Grey Wardens, all 2 of you, need all the help you can get. I will see this through to the bitter end, and after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to the circle. Perhaps. Is there something you need?
Come on, dude.
I will answer to the best of my ability. People don't become mages. They are born mages. The talent just surfaces later. But you are asking how I ended up at the circle. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then. I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby. I had singed his hair and eyebrows, but injured little other than his pride. Who knows what they would have done to me had he been more seriously hurt. Thankfully, all I had to endure was a few nights locked in a cold barn with a bowl of water and a crust of bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later. The barn kept me safe from the village children and the stones they would hurl at me. I was afraid, yes, but it could have been much worse. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home. Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the circle. I would be lying if I said it was easy. First, there were rules, and we were constantly watched to make sure we behaved appropriately. Then there was the study of magic. We had to cast the spells just so, control the effects completely. A single word spoken incorrectly, a gesture out of sync, and lack of focus. And we needed to have perfect focus, or we would be in danger. It may seem that way sometimes, but it was the best thing for me. I was given the opportunity to develop my skills, to learn, and there was joy in life at the Circle. The joys of
Once again,
fellowship,
I
in
apologize.
knowing
You
that you
guys
were
can hear
not
my
alone in your struggle.
AC
In
going
spite
on
of everything, I was happy
through
in
the
the
mic,
tower,
but I need
and I
it.
loved
It's
it.
fucking hot. You actually get some of the people you follow. You talk to the dog. We'll get.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone. Hey!
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again. I don't want it, you worthless fur bag. Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off. That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him. Excellent. I will get my soaps, and the dog shall have his bath after supper.
Aw, look at the doggo.
I seek to understand the dog. We fight alongside each other, and I must discover the strength of his heart. You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Do we get more? You get a dog in the next game, but it will require you not to play as the mage. Okay, I think we're done here. Now we can go... Wait, I think we're going to be introduced to another character soon.
Indeed.
No, we got to take the dream. That's how we're going to do.
Yes.
We're going to leave the dog go.
Yes.
We should be getting another character soon. Severn.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
Here we go, the dude that sounds like Antonio Banderas from the Shrek movies.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Ah, a fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin. The Deus V Eternus, rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself. Ah, will the wonders of this all too small a land never cease? Well, they will for you. Get them!
Make a scratch! I shall. The battle is finished.
So you gotta be on your toes in this game. And Severn will be the last member of our crew who can potentially stay with us or betray us. Which happens really soon, so we're gonna need to actually get him to like us. I don't know if we're gonna pass the persuasion test
There
here.
you are. We have brought lyrium and begun preparations for the ritual. We can start any time. It truly depends on the manner of demon. It sounds like a spirit of greed and desire, one of the more powerful in the hierarchy. It will likely engage you in dialogue and tempt you with an offer. Avoid it. Making deals with demons never turns out well.
If you're a mage, you can actually go into the Fade.
Yes. We haven't sufficient lyrium at present to send more than one mage into the Fade. It only works because the child gave himself to the demon willingly. If the demon takes over the host forcibly, we must slay the abomination. We have only enough lyrium for one attempt. I hope you succeed. Such a young lad deserves better than execution. It truly depends on the manner of demon. It sounds like a spirit of greed and desire, one of the more powerful in the hierarchy. It will likely engage you in dialogue and tempt you with an offer. Avoid it. Making deals with demons never turns out well.
I'm glad we decided to take this route. This is really the best option.
Very well. Who will go into the Fade? Then let us begin forthwith.
Win is the best choice. And you'd have to get Morrigan, choose Morrigan to help out. And we got them to like you some more, Leliana.
Is that you, Connor? I can hear you. I'm coming.
Them cheeks will be mine.
Where are you? I don't understand.
You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
You are in the Fade, my lord. A demon has you trapped.
Demon? Fade? Is my son in danger?
He is. But I will do my best to see that all of us emerge from this unscathed. Trust me, my Earl.
Yes, I trust you.
They
we
gave,
must help my son.
Oh yeah, by the way, they actually did something good.
I'll never find him in this fog.
They gave her and
you
Morrigan
must find
different
Connor.
lines instead
Please,
of having Morrigan.
I beg you.
The same lines Wynn does.
Is anyone out there? Hello?
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now!
Child, calm down. It's all right. I won't hurt you.
No! You're here to hurt Father. I know it. I won't let you.
Hey, Tix McGee. You're back.
Immediately.
Wait, do we have any Archon robes. There we go, that'll make our magic attack stronger.
You're the one making Father sick! I'll help him! You can't stop me!
It's also one of those games where the same voice actors do multiple
Why do you
roles
keep
for
hurting
different
me?
characters.
Why are you trying to stop me?
Listen to me. I am just trying to help.
I will not speak with you! Trespasser! I will drive you out!
Here we go.
I will savor your Watch out!
Now we're slightly more stronger.
Get out of here! You have to get out! I'll stop you! I will!
Let's see, it would suck to have the game crash. Even though autosaving exists, but I don't trust autosaving, so I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned
Father
way.
wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
Because you have taken a child and trapped a good man in this place against his will.
No. It is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
Next up, after this, we're going to Ozamar. Okay, gotta save here. This is I think the final fight.
Very well. No more illusions. Now we meet face to face. You see my true form and stand in my domain. It is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead?
You cannot have me. I have already been taken.
One soul I already possess. I do not need another. You need not fear me on that account. I wish only to talk.
There will be no discourse between us, demon.
Alas, that is sad. Very well then. If you wish a battle, you will have it. Let us see if your power matches your boldness, creature.
Okay, that's different. If you make a character that's a mage, you can actually make a deal with the demon, and the demon will take over the boy's body.
If it is a battle, I can give that.
tedious. Okay, we're at the point where I told you, where we can go to the tavern.
So it is over.
Or
Connor
maybe
is
that's
his old
later,
self.
where we can meet one of Logan's
He does not seem to
people.
remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training, once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he could be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
There is still the matter of Jowan. His poisoning Eamon began this whole mess, yet he lives. I must decide what becomes of him. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
Released? Are you mad? Why would you do such a thing?
I agree with Isolde. He's a Maleficar. We cannot simply unleash him on the land and ignore his crimes. Perhaps you are correct. But that is Eamon's decision, not mine. I'm sorry. Jowan stays in the dungeon for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn. The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon. Thank you. I am grateful for your eagerness to help restore my husband. Find Brother Genitivi, the scholar, in Deneram. He has been researching the urn's location for several years now. The knights that returned say they were unable to find Genitivi. But perhaps the Maker will lead you to him.
I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
Okay, let's see.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe. I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Isles family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owe the Isle that much. You're right. Hopefully, by that time, there's still enough of Ferelden left to save. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh, wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
Yeah, man, we got Alistair to 7. I'll have a number 15. I got it. Sorry, don't know what I'm.
Looking
or
for
what.
little old me? Yes? What's on your mind?
Liana is completely optional, by the way. You don't actually have to get her. In fact, you can play through the game and not meet her at all. I did it one time. Years later, I figured out through YouTube.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, blast it.
Okay, Severn should attack us right about now. There we go.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Anora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! Not roll out the welcome for them now!
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Anora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
It's a trap! bitch. I'll kill you. I'll never kill you last.
The Grey Warden dies here!
Couldn't we all just get along?
Would have thought I'd kill you last. I lied.
Wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet. Ah, so I'm to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly. So would I be in your shoes. For me, however, it sets a rather poor precedent, doesn't it? Getting captured by a target seems a tad detrimental to one's budding assassin career.
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous. Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see. A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it. I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service. Oh, well, that's between Logain and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself. Isn't that what we're establishing now? I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Logain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Logain then. What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you? I wasn't paid anything. The Crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan Crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest. Well, aside from a distinct lack of ambition, I suppose it's because I wasn't given much of a choice. The Crows bought me young. I was a bargain, too, or so I'm led to believe. But don't let my sad story influence you. The Crows aren't so bad. They keep one well supplied. Wine, women, men, whatever you happen to fancy. Though the whole severance package is garbage, let me tell you. If you're considering joining, I'd really think twice about it. You seem like a bright girl. I'm sure you have other options. Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely. Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further. Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause, so let me serve you instead. I happen to be a very loyal person, up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose. To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the Crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you. Possibly. I happen to know their wily ways, however. I can protect myself as well as you. Not that you seem to need much help. And if not, well, it's not as if I had many alternatives to start with, is it? Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair? Why? Because I am skilled at many things, from fighting to stealth and picking locks. I could also warn you should the Antivan Crows attempt something more sophisticated, now that my attempts have failed. I could also stand around and look pretty if you prefer. Warm your bed. Fend off unwanted suitors, no? These things you say, they must drive the men back home simply wild. So what shall it be? I'll even shine armor. You won't find a better deal, I promise.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan Crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
I'm gonna keep the dream team for right now. And we have every member in our group. How the blue hell am I tired already? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. The cat was outside my door just howling to come in. So I had to let her in. We can actually get some side activities here also.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and He is our Maker. They are sinners.
Okay, we can use all the experience points we can get, so we're probably gonna do some missions here.
What? No mention
like some
of dessert?
from the Chantry
The
board.
one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and roasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace.
Stop.
She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
The veil holds no uncertainty for
Sorry,
her.
she was
and she will
clawing my bed
know
up.
no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her...
There's no veal in the chant. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Oh, it's not an interruption, dear. We were just finishing up before mealtime. What can I do for you? Praying for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostagar. It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
Come on, girl, I fed you already.
That's what I said.
I fed you twice already.
Tell you about the chant? What? As if it's a cake you might buy? Well, it's done enough, but
Hey,
a
what
little
are you
too
doing?
much
No
nutmeg for
biting.
my taste.
Sister, instructing
you're
the
irritating
ignorant
me
is
now.
a sacred
Go
duty
away.
of the
Get
chantry.
out the bed.
Fine, then. What do you want to know?
Or go on the other side of the bed. You're irritating me now.
It's the 10th stanza
Sorry.
from the Transfigurations. Lovely canticle, that one. Oh, you should have heard Brother Caedmon sing it, though. He had a voice like a bucket full of toads. Revered Mother Boann, bless her heart, always said, if we had more voices like his, the Maker couldn't fail to take note of us.
I'm still looking at the chat on my phone. Hold up. I got a web browser on my Steam Deck that I can look at it.
It was tragic, really. Such a surprise.
We don't speak of that.
He was in charge of the Lyrium storehouse. It wasn't good for him, you see. He took off all his clothes in the middle of the chant one summer day and ran into the street. He tripped and fell into the vat of elderberry wine for the feast and drowned. We were 6 days drying him out for his cremation. He looked like a pickled egg. So tragic. Oh, there are some very stirring canticles about doom and wrath.
Darkspawn were created by mankind's second sin, pride. Arrogance became a great caged beast in the lands of Tevinter, an emptiness that consumed all and could never be filled. To satisfy its hunger, the mage lords assaulted the Golden City, heart of all creation, to take the Maker's power for themselves.
Why does no one ever sing the good stanzas during chantry services anymore? They speak them. It's called the
There we
chant
go.
of light, not the speech of light.
Sister, would you kindly stop messing up the chant?
See how you like being interrupted.
Well, you get the general idea, I'm sure.
It is almost
that
mealtime,
was-
isn't it?
Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
A superfluous conversation to get into. With the Chantry
The deep
board.
dark
No, not
before-
that. We're gonna take all of these. We're gonna do these.
Or dawn's first light seems eternal.
but
or at
know
least do
that the
like
sun always rises.
25, like 60% of them.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board? I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
I'm playing this
The
on very
archivist tends the
easy,
books,
so
and
I
I
can enjoy
tend the
game
sacred relics.
without
I also search for more to
cursing,
add to
like,
our collection.
Swearing
more
up a
difficult
storm
than it
every
sounds.
15 minutes and dying constantly, but that's still a possibility because even though this game is on very easy, if you're under leveled, you can get
My
much
thought
ganked.
exactly. But I'm perpetually amazed at how quickly people accept fantastic claims at face value. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine.
okay.
I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts. When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness.
That would explain the
The
accent.
life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive. And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire. But it seems
Like I
every
said
year
before,
we fall
doing these
more out of
quests
touch
will
with the
help
real
with the lands
Andraste.
meet that happens near the end of the game.
You've shown admirable patience listening to my diatribe before. I will not bore you again. Suffice it to say, I look for and authenticate holy relics for the chantry. Well, there's one that might be real. I couldn't prove it wasn't. Perhaps you can understand my skepticism. So many claims, so few truths. Certainly, my research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke. Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
In the name of Andraste, Bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Olma.
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Kalen died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Maker guide them all.
That which you fear, living in the shadow of death alone, I have seen it is only a cloud passing before the sun.
The death toll at Ostagar
But we
was
got like
staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost
53
son or
minutes
daughter of
this game
Denerim.
streaming left.
We've many more yet to hold.
I can hold it.
Are they singing the chant now? It's a funeral, isn't it?
He should have retired to Val Royeaux years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland.
Val
It's the
Royeaux,
lyrium
that's a
that
place
does this.
that's in the game, the third game, Dragon Age
He wouldn't be a Templar anymore.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter.
He doesn't forget who he is, even if he can't remember anything else. May the light of the Maker guide your steps.
I am not sure if this place can be opened.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they.
They shall be named Malefica.
Huh. The fuck was
They shall
that?
find no rest in
That was a diversion if I've ever seen one. Maybe I'll spend this time doing like side missions and whatnot.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen.
And your look-alike, apparently.
Satisfaction, sir. Pardon me, sir. You must think I'm a fool. You really do look like... too much ale. Yes, too much. Excuse me.
Yep, and you can avoid that fight entirely.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
What is it? I have work to do. What does it say? I knew this would happen. Just when I was starting to get good.
Okay, who is this?
Well, thanks, I guess.
Hey, baby.
Good day. The market is busy, is it not? Come, rest here. I have the finest selection of flowers and Orlesian-scented oils in all of Denerim. For you, perhaps? The oils are very relaxing in baths, no? And smelling good, is not? Ferelden is no longer full of barbarians. People judge with their noses as well as their ears and eyes. But you look more armed than most of my patrons. Perhaps you seek the armor-smith, Wade. Then to the south? He is quite the artiste, yes?
Let's see,
Dwarven
south.
crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
Another visitor, the Maestro. Enjoy browsing my wares. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock, I handle other affairs. Business deals, meetings. Caesar makes it so I am free of the day-to-day concerns of our store. No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was. No. Not yet. Perhaps one day. Luck be to you, Warden.
Why is he red?
If you have coin, welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers. Oh, yes.
We're not gonna get rid of that family sword. We're gonna get rid of that. Oh wait, no we don't. We have one more person we need to get in our team. A dwarf character. I don't think I'm going to use the people characters with bows. Treventer sealed. Oh no, I didn't mean
You're
to do
back.
that.
You need something? Oh, yes.
Sadly not.
It is a pleasure to see you again. Have my flowers enticed you? Or perhaps you tire of the smells of the city and would buy my Orlesian oils? I am from Orlais. You've heard of us, no? Your Denerim is a fine city, but I miss my Varoyo. She's quite beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, we've been pretty much dicking around this whole part. Okay, who are you? We're gonna do some side activities. We might not get to the main mission anytime soon in this part.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden? The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot, and Al Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot. With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool,
Fucking
or yelling
Howl.
at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it. What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous. The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy. Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Trust me, doing all these side activities will help.
Oh, the wonders of Thedas. I haven't been here in ages.
Well,
Looking for little old me?
There's some is in this house. There's some is in this house. Where's this? Oh. Can I say that word? Jenna T being home? No. Certified freak, 7 days a week. Sorry. Wade's Emporium. Okay, where's that place that you mentioned? No, we'll do this and we'll come back to that. So we can do at least some of the missions. Well, this part is going to be me doing side activities that'll help later on in the game. Oh, right, there's a secondary world map. Now that's where the whorehouse is.
Is there something you need? It is no trouble.
Yes. What are you doing here? Brother Genitivi? Why? He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger. Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared. Now, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now. So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area. Good luck. May you find the answers you seek. What are you doing? You're not supposed to go in there. I'm sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed.
There is something very suspicious here. Sorry, I won't do that again. Don't know what accent I was going for there. Yep. See how he reacted when we walked to the door? Something is definitely not right here.
I said no. Genitivi was a very private person. No, don't touch that door!
Watch out!
And he instantly attacks. Good lord. And we have Genitivi's research. That, sir, is the real Waylon. Looks like he's been dead for some time. Decomposed. Rigor mortis is set in. Probably got dead for like a few weeks. Oh, and best estimate about a week or so. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, that was me referencing Law and Order or any crime show or movie in general. But hey, we tried to pull the wool over our eyes. Now we can get Liliana some more. This other gift. We're gonna use these for me.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Them cheeks will be mine. Only a few more. Fuck. Damn it, map. My dumbass was looking at the wrong direction.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Wreck from Orzammar. Find better.
Message for you, milady. More things to deliver. Goodbye.
This is where we need to go for this mission. You can get ambushed here also, so you gotta be careful.
That scamp Kylon sent you, right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about us. The mercenaries are right there. If you're here about other things, just speak up.
Someone needs to put you in your place.
She's too good!
Be off with you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold.
We'll get into that and into who that is in a minute.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only. Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do? That's supposed to scare me. The Falcons get to hunt. Everybody look sharp.
We might be so I shall. Well, you forced our hand.
Maker, protect me! Mercy! Mercy! We'll leave. We'll do whatever you want. Just no more.
GTFO. Yeah, we're gonna do this right. Here she is. Da 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 da. Isabella.
The Grey Warden. And I had heard that all the Ferelden Wardens were killed or exiled from this place. Oh, don't look so surprised. I've seen many of your kind in my journeys, and there is always something odd about you. But, Grey Warden or no, it is refreshing to see another woman who answers to no one. Now, what can I do for you, my dear? I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years. An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better. So we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game. Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Good. Go ahead, then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. The Serpent Entwined Dagger. I was looking for this. You certainly have quick reflexes. I'm quite impressed.
Okay, I didn't even know.
And as for me cheating, well, the game does not matter. I just wanted to see if you could outwit me. You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you. Come, we will need some space for this. I don't think there's anything else I can teach you. Perhaps tell those you meet where you learned what you know.
Yep, we did it. You can actually sleep with her, and she'll mention it in the second game. I didn't trigger that because I got overzealous.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. Scrapes, bruises, and a few broken things, but no deaths. You showed restraint. The Pearl's workers will...
Some of those men were my guard dogs. Anyone hurts one of the White Falcons, they answer to me.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
I didn't get the trigger that scene as I said before, but she'll mention you training with Grey Warden.
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Boom, baby. Let's say we're looking with Liliana. Yep, he is right though. People are endearingly stupid.
Good to see you back. I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the noble's rarefied conversation. Just drum the louds out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denerim won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will.
The
Good
fuck
luck.
is with all these roaches coming out of nowhere? I shall be right back again. Okay, back again for the 4th time. How much longer have I got? But I mean, how long have I been playing this for? Okay, we're good. We got another 20 minutes. All right, that's cool. So anyway, I heard you're supposed to feed the cats 3 times a day, but we're What's Tavern? Okay, there we go. Yeah, this part might just be me just doing side quests. Okay, what's in here?
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars. Complaints? We have good coin, and we're breaking none of your laws. I spit on your complaints.
You see, this is why we called the guard. Causing a ruckus, they are.
We happen to like the ale better here, the wine too. Less vomit on the floor. So long as we're paying, they're serving! Ha ha! Ha ha! You may have a point. Ah, woman, you and your women are too old and shriveled. Too many damn clothes, right, boys? Ha ha ha! Wars, we we go to the docks. Let's find us some wenches!
Hey, we dispersed that quickly with no fighting or bloodshed. I call that a win-win.
You are a handsome canine specimen, aren't you? Yes, you are. Oh, but look at that.
As I said before, later on in the game,
I could give you a long,
go help out.
tail if you like. Just a wave of a wand and poof, tail. You'll adore it, I promise. Or maybe you would like to be a different color. We could spice up that drab brown with some red.
We'll actually come back later though, because this game will tell you, give you like, will basically tell you if you want to do the lands meet.
Pretty dog.
But before that,
you just love attention, don't you?
And it will give you options to either do the land meet and continue the game, or
swishy tail
do
and
more side act, or wait.
With my staff. Perhaps I
pick
underestimated
like a
his
wait
intelligence.
option. You can do the side quest that way. After you've done that, so we can actually not.
You hear about the note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about. You are of great interest to me.
I knew
Who
it.
do you blame for a death? The sword or the swordsman? Crows are swords, instruments used by someone else for their own reasons. So, one of our swords is hired out. He and his employees will do their job or die trying, but the crows as a whole have no bias. Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy. You could say that. Not many people we can turn to. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins. I see. Then we are wasting time. No offense meant. Talk to Caesar back at our stall if you want to buy something. No hard feelings, right?
I don't know if that's something you can go back to, but we're not gonna deal with the riffraff. I want to be.
What can I get you, stranger? What can I get you, stranger?
God damn it! Sorry, my eyes are like saying, "It's time to go to sleep, dude." Oh, why did I say it like that?
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Oars. Mind you, she's disappointed there was no fighting. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal. Thanks for the help you've given. Unfortunately, I have more headaches to deal with.
I guess we're finished. Finitos. That was a Max Payne reference. Or joke, or reference. Yeah, reference. Jokes have to have punchlines. Never mind, forget it. Back alley justice.
Enemy attack in a moment. Watch as you deserve. Cool. So I shall. Come and get it!
That guy will be used in crisis to determine whether or not 7 is
Good day.
Hmm?
We are attacked.
Next time we will continue the next Monday we'll continue the hunt for the urn of Sacred Ashes.
And so I shall.
We might want to
Kill Roz! Get him!
So I shall.
I love how they make you go a loop around the map instead of taking a shortcut, which you can clearly see on the map there are other shortcuts there.
You! We're about to send the boys to hunt you down! boss says kill him! Allow me. I could do that for you. It's done.
What now?
You know, I didn't pay attention to before. I didn't know you could actually mark quests that you want to do. Wait. What was that glowing area? What's the word? Level up points. Good. There we go.
As you deserve. Cool. Just giving up easy. As you deserve. Of course. My. So of course. As you deserve.
Pull up. Deserted building. That was what the... Oh, I don't think that is... Maybe that's a quest on the map. I don't think that's important otherwise. But anyway, we're gonna do this.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God.
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
As there is but one...
Okay, we've procrastinated from this story. Right now we're gonna do the Urn Sacred Ashes. Or at least get started on it. So this will be every Monday, as I said before. We'll do a whole bunch of side quests before the lands meet. Civil War, what that? Village of Haven. Village Haven, not of Haven. Okay, what's happening here?
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in. We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You? We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him. I thought you said... Wait, you're serious? I suppose that's all right. As long as it gets there. Stay safe.
Okay, we're actually gonna end this stream in a minute. What time is it? Summertime. Anticipation. Sorry. Yeah, we got about 3 minutes. We're actually gonna go. We'll come back here, but we're gonna go to the party's camp.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found? 'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands, but this is not it. Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries. Oh, if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own. Do not be sorry. I am not. I am angry. There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Urge to make... Damn it, I'll fill you like a sack. I'll fill you with my sack. There we go. Perfect. I tried.
And what would that do? At best, I would receive pointless reassurances. At worst, Flemeth would imprison me once she became aware I know what I do. I know my mother well enough to be confident she would show no mercy when it came to her own survival. I must do the same. It may seem so. If you think of Flemeth as a mother, think of her instead as an ancient abomination that intends to use her own flesh and blood to extend her life beyond all natural limits. She did not wish anyone to get a hold of this information, least of all me. Now I have. If I do not act on what I know, then more the fool am I. Because if she is slain while I am near, I am not certain that she will not simply be able to take possession of me right there. So obviously I cannot be the one to do it. Another time! Would you wait on such a matter? How do I not know that Flemeth is not making preparations to steal my body even as we speak? No! This cannot wait until another time. I will not wander the countryside waiting for Flemeth to act and do nothing about it. If I must, I will find a way to deal with this on my own. I do not wish to leave your company. I hope that you would think enough of me to aid me in this. But if I must go... then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible.
Won't be. She'll be in the next game.
The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours. Not really, but the sooner the better, no? She would like everyone to think she is invincible, but I highly doubt that is the case. And besides that, you are not truly killing her. I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Where is she at anyway? We can pretty much keep her.
I await your command.
See if we can get...
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer. I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows. I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me. What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am. I'm not embarrassed. I'm just flushed because of the heat. Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, how very awkward.
Why am I being such a baby about this? I must be a sight spilling my guts. Well, that settles it then.
And we're almost there. We still got a scene to go through. And boom, just like that, we're in a almost
I'm here for you.
Liliana.
Of course.
We'll try these dialogue options out with her next time, though. Yep. It's going on a little longer than the 2 hours. Gotta go get some sleep so I can take my nephew to school tomorrow. But hey, we had fun tonight. We're almost done romancing Liliana. We'll do her dialogue options, right? Then we'll talk to Severn, then we'll find the Urn of Sacred Ashes, which could take a few parts. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Let's see what's on the docket for tomorrow or today or whatever. Schedule. Okay, on Wednesday we're going back to Greedfall on Wednesday. Friday more Sherlock Holmes. Sunday more Fallout 3. So yep, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. As always, this will be exported to YouTube tonight and restreamed to YouTube the following day at around 10 o'clock. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Follow if you're watching on Twitch. This is Jordan the Immortal Misfit. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is for y'all. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. I'm out. Peace.